Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Duncan. So last year, Michael K. Vaughan posed a challenge to read every book by an author, and I chose, or was chosen to, read every book by Agatha Christie. And so I have just read Death on the Nile. This is the Kenneth Branagh movie adaptation tie-in. That I got secondhand before the movie even came out. It's kind of funny. So yeah, the movie wrapped. I think it wrapped principal photography on December 2018, and it's kind of been COVID delayed and Army Hammer controversy delayed since. But I think it's supposed to come out pretty soon. So keep checking out on that if you love Agatha Christie and Kenneth Branagh, I guess. Obviously, I'm not gonna talk too much about this book. I don't really have much to say, but there's a potential for spoilers. I'm not going to be too careful about what I say, but I don't think I'm really going to go into any nitty-gritties. I'm definitely not going to tell you who did everything. Basically in short, a bunch of unlikable people, a bunch of unlikable middle class to nouveau riche to kind of like landed gentry, go on a cruise down the Nile. Someone gets murdered, and Poirot is there from the start to see it all unfold. And actually, he handily also witnesses a scene even before the whole trip and before he knows any of the people that kind of help him to solve the crime, the murder. So very much in the right place at the right time. There's a couple of side plots as well to kind of throw at you as a red herring. So there's more than one reason for people to act fishy. It's one of those ones where there's lots of people who have the potential to do it. But in the end, I found it was pretty obvious, and one of the reasons it's pretty obvious is what Agatha Christie likes to do is kind of make the murderer someone that appears to be the least likeliest to have done it. But even though in this case the motive was the most logical, but the actual appearance of the ability to commit the murder was the least likely. And so yeah, it goes down a lot of red herrings. There's two things that were funny. I think it took 90 pages to get to the Nile, and it took 150 pages to get to the murder, even though it was very obvious who the murder was going to be. So yeah, so it was a little bit slow about it. It was a little bit annoying to trudge through that, but once the murder happened, it was fine. But I think Poirot solves the murder like 50 to 80 pages before the end of the book, but doesn't want to tell anyone, which is kind of funny. I think, who is it, Colonel Race is in this. I think he got a little bit annoyed at Poirot at one point. It was kind of funny, just like, well, if you know who did it, just tell everyone. But anyway, it's very enjoyable. It's obviously one of the big Agatha Christies, so I'm not going to say it was terrible. I'm not going to say it was not worth reading, and I don't know what this Agatha Christie was doing. She's clearly one of the best crime authors of all time. I mean, there's a reason that Agatha Christie has sold more books than anyone except for God and Shakespeare. But yeah, kind of an enjoyable once it gets to the murder. Very, very enjoyable. And yeah, so I kind of think I'll just leave it there. I'll try and create a playlist of all of the wrap-ups, but I think from going on, I'll probably just do a very, very slim wrap-up of my thoughts on the book, and maybe at some point when I've read a few more, I will do a kind of grading of the ones I've read so far, and a kind of checklist and update of where I am on the challenge. But yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and see you soon. Bye.